the way King Dick back here. And so before we start this video, I gotta get this mother humping thing out of the way. Mark Holmes is my daddy. Okay, that's out of the way. Ow!
Do anything. You're just going to maybe do your job next week. It surprised you a little bit?
They've done more, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You were kind of thinking about, hey, I'm going to take a week off and get these guys going in week 2, right?
I thought they would keep some of their own guys, and maybe it took a little bit longer on, like, Van Der Esch and maybe Cooper Rush or something. But and I was a little surprised that they got Donovan Wilson done. I thought, when you're at the combine and hear things like, ooh, that's going to take a lot of work to come together. But, that was actually the first one. So, I guess the fact that they made the first week move of trading for Stephon Gilmore, we had no idea that one was coming. That's been a welcome change of what we normally do the first week of free agency. But, next week, I think it's, everybody will get excited when they re-sign Jake McQuaid and Carlos Watkins. And who else am I missing here that they could possibly re-sign next week?
Hankins?
Hankins. He could be. I think he's on their list. Here's who I don't think is on the list. And you guys are probably going to want to hang up on me. Sorry, I don't think DeAndre Hopkins is coming here. Sorry, I don't think Odell Beckham Jr. is coming here. Like, I just don't see either one of those receivers, based on stuff I'm hearing, to be Cowboys. Things can change. We always know that. So I'm covering myself a little bit. But it would surprise me if either one of those two guys is a Cowboy. You're welcome.
So, Todd, hey, that's good information, because obviously people text in about that constantly, asking about Hopkins, asking about OBJ. So do you think they are still wide receiver hunting, or are they just going to wait for the draft maybe?
I think they're look for wide receiver help. Now, there's really, in free agency, right, who do you go get and say, there you go, they clinched it. So I do think it'll be yeah, there you go, he's available. They were in on Brandon Cooks on the trade deadline. Is that something that could be revisited here as the draft approaches, provided they can work with his money and get that down, and provided the Texans aren't asking for more than what the Cowboys want to give? Broadus, this was Jerry always says around the draft, a player's value is always at his lowest.
Right.
So, maybe the Cowboys can work out something with a guy like that. He would give them the speed, the over-the-top guy that I think that they're looking for. And again, none of this, if they got DeAndre Hopkins, I think that would be a really good move. I just don't think that they will. So enjoy your weekend without having to worry about them making a play for him.
All right, Todd, let me ask you a question. Do you think that – this is probably way unfair, but you know this team better than anybody.
Boy.
But, okay, if Dak Prescott – if you start to hear the whispers that Hopkins is here working out in the Dak yard with the guys and stuff like that. He's here in Dallas hanging out. We've seen him with Dez Bryant, stuff like that. Does Dak have sway to maybe try and not force, but ask them to do something like that?
Yeah, he's the quarterback of the Cowboys, right? I mean,
sure.
I'm not saying they picked Jalen Tolbert because of Dak. I don't think that's fair to say, but Dak was well aware of Jalen Tolbert before they selected him. So
sure.
He was okay with that one. And I know everybody's going to say, oh, good, that means you don't want Dak anywhere near the draft process. I'll give Jalen Tolbert another season before we think that the kid can't do anything. I think the fact that he's already in the Dak yard, as you called it, is a good thing, and working out. But, yeah, I think if he went and said, what do we have to do to get –
What? Why do we get a wide receiver? Why do we get a wide receiver? Why do we get a wide receiver? Oh, they got some. Oh, damn, he a dog though. Oh shit, he is a dog. But wide receiver. That's a good pick though.
Hi, Mike going. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Sorry, I don't have my stream deck, but shout out to Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, JoJo? Roland's review. What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, and I'm on the road here. I'm actually down here working on the red brick house. I see my man Primetime Twiz Digga, who says he's carrying a pistol so he can be a security for us. Lord Nova, thanks for coming over. Philly D, long time no see. What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody into the chat. I don't know, this off season seems to be a little bit crazy. It seems to be a little bit different than usual because it seems like we're not seeing all of the last year was like your head was spinning. You literally was just like, it was like, boom, Russell Wilson traded, boom, and it was just like move after move after move after move. Lady Libra, what's up? How are you doing, girl? This year, it seems to be kind of tame. And when you start seeing like Jalen Ramsey traded for a third round pick, the numbers for guys seem so little. Miles Sanders, 4 years, $25 million. That the money just doesn't seem as big. Mims, what's up? Oh, you're very welcome. This is my on the road setup. This has where I can hook up 2 microphones. I've got 3 screens and everything else. This is what I'll be taking to the draft, where I'll be there with prime time and game time, as well as DMV, David Wiley. Shout out to David Wiley and my man Daniel Hernandez. So we're going to be hitting the road and driving to Indianapolis, and we might do a couple of stop-offs on the way to have some meetups, if at all possible, because I know we go through, Cincinnati. I think we go through St. Louis and a couple other places. But be that as it may, I'm sorry I get sidetracked. I'm down working on the red brick house, so that's where we are. So we got teased a little bit because we heard that the Cowboys were going to be making a big move. Big move, right? I'm not sure that Stephon Gilmore is the big move that they were talking about or not. Now, here's what I'll say. Listening to Todd Archer there on 105.3 The Fan, and he's basically saying, don't expect, I don't hear anything on it. But I don't know that any of them forecasted us going to get Stephon Gilmore. I didn't see anybody out there saying the Cowboys are looking at trading for a cornerback. We kept hearing about, wide receiver, of course, Odell, and, we've heard about Jerry Jeudy. And it seems like, I actually, maybe this is it. Sometimes I believe the Cowboys use their media. Okay. You notice how Jason Renfro, shout out to you, Jason. I don't have my stream. I'm going to buy a stream deck to be on the road. I need to get a little stream deck so I can get my sound effects and stuff in here. I got to upgrade, and so on. So I'll do that. But shout out to Jason Renfro. Money, 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 money. Appreciate it though. Okay. I just got it. Philly D, call me next time you in Pots Nets. I will definitely do that, Philly D. Shout out to you. Money, 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 money. Money. Appreciate that. I just got it. I was all depressed. And we ain't getting a receiver. We doing the same stupid shit. You saw me go through my emotions, right? You saw me go through my emotions. But I forgot that, remember, when something happens to the player, the media goes all out. Upgraded? No, this is on the road. Well, okay, I have upgraded. This is my portable studio, okay? This is my Legion computer that's got a 2 extra screens on it. I have, a portable microphone and this mic mixer right here that I can input 2 mics on it and stuff, and so on. So I actually have, some of my gear that I can do stuff with it. But here's the thing. And it's because of you guys that we're able to do this, okay? Because I'm truly blessed to have the fan base that I have. We have hit over 50. We hit 55,000 subscribers yesterday. I think we hit 55,000 and 100 today. We literally got 100 away from it. So I mean, the 100 in a day is unbelievable. So let me say, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I just got it. The Cowboys use the media for to try and help. They use the media because see now it all makes sense. Oh my God. It just washed over me. It just washed over me. And see, and I can back this up with DMV because back some years ago, I was talking about Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas. I said the Cowboys were trying to trade Earl Thomas and that they were willing to throw in Orlando Scott. I had somebody who came to me and said, listen, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. And I said, don't shoot the messenger if it's not right. And I put it out there. And it just took off. It went viral. Everybody's going crazy. Oh my God, we're trading for Earl Thomas, right? And Mike Fisher was talking to DMV. Where did Mark Holmes get that? Where did he get that? Where did he get that? Okay, so Mike was asking, DMV. I was like, I don't know where he got that and all that. And Mike Fisher said, no, there's nothing to this. Because actually, I think I understand because they didn't want people to know that it was happening. So he threw me under the bus and said, no, there's nothing to this. But it was amazing because it was only like 2 weeks later, it came out the Cowboys were trying to trade for him. So was I wrong? Or were they actually trying to, double secret probation? Because see, I've actually gotten some other information that I've been told that you can't go anywhere with this because if you do, they'll know I told you and I'll never get anything else again. David, we are taking an SUV and we're staying in a hotel, so we don't have any place to cook. So we're not, and it's downtown and there's limited parking. So, unless we're taking a backpack with like a barbecue grill, we're basically going to be downtown and probably eating at bars. So not going to be chefing too much. Not on this one, man. We're hitting the road. We'll probably stop off a few places and do, some meetups at some local bars. Okay. Cause listen, we're going through St. Louis, buddy. St. Louis, we got to try St. Louis barbecue. Okay. St. Louis barbecue. And then we got to compare it to Kansas City barbecue. Okay. So and believe me, David, I know how good you can cook. So, but let's try some other stuff because we don't have an RV. But be that as it may. So when we hear Todd Archer say, well, the Cowboys aren't interested in Jerry Jeudy, don't expect anything there, or Odell, or like I heard earlier that, unless the price comes way down for Bobby Wagner, the Cowboys aren't going to do anything. This may be, Jerry said, you know what, Todd, I need you to put out there that we're not interested in there because we're trying to get a better price there for Jerry Jeudy and see if it stretches out and they think we don't want him, that we can just walk away, then we might get a better price. Because my son, the cat boy over there, he don't like to pay for shit. He thinks this is all his money that he spent. He don't know it's really my money, but or maybe his inheritance. That's if I don't leave him out of the inheritance. I ought to go ahead and put everything in a trust and say, you got to work for somebody else for 5 or 10 years before you can touch anything. Because I like to stir some shit. I love to stir some shit up. I want to be up there in heaven. I hope I go to heaven. I hope I'm going to heaven, but it might be a little warm where I'm going. But I'd love to be looking down there at Stephen Jones having to, work for somebody and earn that damn cash. But anyway, Todd, I need you to go out there and say we're not interested in those guys because, see, you got to understand, son, we are doing something different this year. We are.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
Okay, so that's my thought process, that the Cowboys are actually this year trying to play to win the game. Okay? Now, here's the thing. We had, going into today, $21 million. We signed Cooper Rush, and we brought back C.J. Godwin on special teams. So we used up a little bit of that money. Now, we do have, like $11 million coming June 1st for Zeke. So technically, we probably have about $28 million. We still can get more money if they go through and, get a long-term deal done for Dak. And quite frankly, if they go ahead and get Diggs' deal done as well as CeeDee Lamb, you can make those deals where you're kicking the money down the road and actually get a little bit of cap brief from those. There's still like Jordan Lewis that you can do an injury settlement and stuff here. I hope Schultz stays away. Hell, go to Washington for all I care. Well, see, here's the thing that's kind of interesting because, we started out getting all hyped up. We were like, day one, we were like, here we go. Same old Cowboys. We ain't doing nothing. But then they kind of flipped around on us. And then all of a sudden it was like, wait a minute. Hold up. We traded for Stephon Diggs for a 5th round pick. And we're like, uh-oh, the Cowboys have busted their free agent cherry. Now, maybe the floodgates are going to open up right now, and they're going to go ahead and really try and do something and stuff. And we got all pumped up and excited. And then they reverted back to the regular Cowboys. They got Donovan Wilson, which I think is great because I like Donovan Wilson. I like having the safeties that we have. I think that safeties, people don't remember just 3 years ago how bad our safeties were. People don't remember. And so that's where people were like, oh, we're not going to re-sign Donovan. It's like, dudes, do you remember when we were talking about trying to trade for Earl Thomas and giving up, a 2nd round pick? Remember when people were talking about Jamal Adams and, we were talking about, he went for 2 number ones. And it's kind of like, we're just going to let a really great safety go in free agency for nothing. It was like, that would be stupid. So I'm happy that we did that. And then we had Leighton Vander Esch, who has been much maligned by Cowboy fans until we missed him. Sometimes, as they say, you don't miss the water till the well runs dry. And when Leighton Vander Esch was not in there, you realize that he was actually doing a lot more than you thought. And the signing him back, that was a decent deal. I liked the deal that we did with him. So I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. But now I'm thinking we're going to sprinkle in some other free agents. But we have yet to sign a free agent that has not been on our team. So now all of a sudden you feel like, are we the same old Cowboys that we believe in our own guys? And the only difference is we went out and we got Stephon Gilmore. Now, if we are to believe Todd Archer that, we're not trying to get Hopkins or, Odell Beckham is too high and Jerry Jeudy and all that, then I don't know what we're doing because we're going into the season the same way we did before. But here's the thing that's interesting. And here's why I can say that maybe the Joneses are using the media as a tool. Some of those guys are tools for the Cowboys. Lola, Miss Hot Sauce, what's up? If you look at what Denver was saying first, we want a 1st round pick for Jerry Jeudy. That's what we heard the first time. 1st round pick. Then today, this morning, when I was coming down here, I heard they want a 1st round pick or a high 2nd. Well, we can want whatever we want. But what we want isn't always what we get. And so they may want a high second round or a first round pick, but it may be that nobody offers that, in which case you have to decide, am I keeping this guy or am I going to take less? And that's where I think that that's a little bit too much that they're asking for Jerry Jeudy. A first round pick? No, sorry. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. He's a good receiver. He's young. He still has, his rookie deal. But a first round pick? No, bro. No. Not when Jalen Ramsey went for a third round pick, dude. No. And you see the price tag, because here's the other part of this. You start seeing like Juju, he only signed 11 million a year, $33 million for 3 years deal. We're not seeing the Tyreek Hill $120 million type deals. Thomas Garrett, what's up? Alan Williams. Adam, what's going on? Obi-Wan Hash? I'm waiting for any wide receiver news, but nothing. Yeah, right, Sigma. We want some glory hole days back. El Paso on Jerry Jeudy. I believe Hopkins, to me, is the best fit for what you need because that guy's got hands. Eastside Herald. Hey, Eastside, congratulations on getting that lights out receiver, Clifford Franklin. I'm sorry, Noah Brown. Congratulations, Eastside. How's the D Hopkins move working out? Shout out to you. You know what? Eastside, you're okay with me, bro. You're okay. You come in to bust me out, but you at least pay me. I love that. and game time, that's where I was sitting here looking today because this seems like the most anticlimactic free agent frenzy that I've ever seen. Guys are moving, but you ain't seeing big money. And I hate to say this because I feel bad and I don't feel bad for Zeke. But I think Zeke is going to have a cold hard reality that there ain't a whole lot of money out there for an aging running back like him. Not when you see Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams, he's still relatively young, had a breakout season this past year. He signs for 3 years, $12 million. Miles Sanders signs for 4 years, $25 million. There's not a whole lot of money going around for running backs that are younger and doing more things right now than Zeke. Bobby Ice, Dallas needs to come up big on picks. They're going to need still more than picks, Bobby. They got too many holes. See, here's the problem where the Cowboys get high on their own supply because they believe that they can just draft themselves into the Super Bowl, and that's never been the case. Jay Smooth, what's up? Believe Dallas is waiting on the draft to get a receiver. Well, they may be, but see, here's the problem. Very rarely do you have the receivers come out the box playing ready to really take you to another level. You don't. You look at Michael Gallup, who has done good until he messed up his knee. His rookie year, the first half of the season, his numbers were terrible. He got better as the season went on, but you couldn't look at it and say, it's a good thing we had other guys there with them. Because if you're saying we need a number 2 receiver, and we do because, Clifford Franklin is even gone. I'm sorry. Why do I keep calling Clifford Franklin? Noah Brown. Protest at Frisco. Give us what we want, Gerald Wayne Jones. Good luck with that. Jerry would be like, hey, you see all them people out there. I love to stir some shit up. And look, you see, I can do nothing and I can bring a crowd in here. That's how good I am. Lost in Translation podcast. Dallas needs leadership. D. Hopkins is willing to do anything to become a Dallas Cowboy. But this is what's crazy though, Mike. Think about Von Miller last year. If this isn't deja vu, I don't know what is. Remember Von Miller hanging out with DeMarcus Ware? And them, calling and talking to people like, hey, tell Jerry to, give me a buzz. He wanted to come to the Cowboys. He wanted to be here. The Cowboys, meh, meh. Bobby Wagner talking to Dan Quinn. Interested. The Cowboys and, Cap Boy, they lowballed him to the point where, Mark, do you know that the Eagles signed Marcus Mariota for 1 year as a backup? I saw that they let go of Gardner Minshew. And I heard that they signed Marcus Mariota. But are you scared of Marcus Mariota? I know he was a former number 1 pick, but Marcus Mariota is playing as bad as that Subway sub that they did for him when he was a rookie. That was hideous. That was the nastiest looking thing. Not that Subway is great to begin with, but that was the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my life. We need a receiver. We don't need a DN. Last year they had a plan. Eastside Herald, same with Houston, but you got sloppy seconds and Noah Brown. You sure it's not sloppy thirds? No, Noah Brown's not a number 2. He's a 3 at best. Where do I see Zeke going? I'll be honest with you. It would not surprise me if Zeke was back. As crazy as that sounds, because I think what's going to happen is nobody's going to sign him. The Cowboys will say, you know what, we'll bring you back in here for the veteran minimum. I know we never had Earl Thomas. Who said it? I never said we had Earl Thomas. I said when we were trying to trade for him. D-Hop, no matter what. So we're sitting here on the precipice of the exact same thing. Deja vu with Hopkins that we were with Von Miller. He's literally here in Texas twiddling his thumbs and saying, what's up, Cowboys? What's up? What's up? I got a new agent. I'll do a new deal. I'll make it team friendly. Unless the Cowboys are trying to wait it out, trying to let the price come down and get themselves a bargain. Be careful, Gina Dallas Diva, while you're driving, okay? I'll try not to say anything that'll, be like, I can't believe he said that. Jerry lying again. Mark, we don't sign a wide receiver. We are asking for Derek. I went through earlier this week the lack of experience. Do you guys realize that wide receivers that we had starting the season, beyond CeeDee Lamb, not a single person that ever caught a touchdown pass in the NFL? Not a single one of the guys that were on the starting roster. Rush McNine. Mark, it's like everybody knows we're doing the same thing this year coming up, so they don't want to be part of it. But see here, shout out to you on the super chat. I appreciate that. Money, 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 money. Okay. Here's my thing. The Cowboys, if you made one big signing, it sends up the message that we're trying to go all in and win. And as you start getting some of these veteran players that have been paid before, had a lot of money, and still have tread on their tires, at this point in their career, the thing that's important to them is, I want to get a ring. So if you look like you are that team, much like the Eagles were. See, the Eagles, everybody said, hey, let's get on that train, man. They got a great team. They got a great roster. They're looking like they could be something. I want to play on a team where they have a lot of playmakers, so I ain't got to do everything. I want to have a chance. I want to have a chance. But here you go. Are the Cowboys going to be that team? Or the Cowboys just going to be the regular old Cowboys where, it's all sizzle and no substance? Why would Zeke go to Tampa if it doesn't make sense? Mark, can they bring Zeke back since the Cowboys had a contract with him? I don't know. Here's the only thing on that is they can sign him to a new contract. They still have the dead money that they have. That's not going to change. That die is cast. But you could sign him for the better minimum. It's kind of like Brandon Carr. We had dead money on Brandon Carr twice. Casey Stewart, what's up, Casey? How you doing tonight? That train derailed. So they had already been paying Brandon Carr dead money in the past. He came back and played for us for a bit. We cut him. We had dead money again. So it would be basically you're getting a new contract. I'd rather go 0-17 and make it to the Super Bowl and lose. I don't know about that one. You do you. You know what? At this point, I'd be happy to go to the Super Bowl even if we lost. I know that sounds bad, that you have to take the L at the Super Bowl. But at this point, I'd be happy that we can stop hearing that the Cowboys haven't made it to an NFC Championship game. We can at least cross that off the list and make it one less thing. Zeke Elliott's going to Tampa. Mark, it's Rush Merck 9. You was close. Rush Merck 9? Rush Merck 9. Rush Merck. What does that mean, Mark? Rush Merck 9? What does that mean? I'm curious. I was close. Philly Eagles fans, we got the GOAT GM. Y'all can't do what we do, laugh out loud. Well, you know what you can't do? Your GOAT GM can't beat Dak Prescott. Can't beat Dak Prescott. Can't do it. Can't do it. Tries. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right. I think Jerry's thinking that there could be a possibility that the Cards release D-Hop. That's possibly. Mercenary. Oh, mercenary. Mercenary. Gotcha. Okay. I'm trying that right now, thinking we're going to do the same old thing, and we're not going to do that. I know there's no way no, I said I think I would rather go to the Super Bowl than go 0-17. Christopher Barnett, I'll disagree with you on the pass rush. Between D-Law and, of course, Micah Parsons, Dorrance Armstrong actually had a really good season last year, and they will bring back Dante Fowler, and then you got Sam Williams. It's not a bad front line right there. What they need is the big guys in the middle. Now, OC Indigazua is really good. Quentin Bohannon is a big load, but I still need a little bit more push in the middle. I would love to go ahead and get me. Here's what I would love to do. Here's what I would love to do, although it's about 6 years too late, is sign a veteran like, wait for it, Calais Campbell. Calais is not an every down player right now, but I tell you what, you put 6'8", 320 pounds of Calais Campbell in there for about 30 plays a game. Queen Bella, what's up? Listen, I'm on my way to fight the Joneses. Hi, guys. I'm back, done with my semester. Congratulations. Hope you got straight A's, Queen Bella. Appreciate you being here. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night, and I'm feeling right. Okay. We need some Hankins in the middle. Yeah, and bring back Hankins, too. Did I not say Hankins? And they'll re-sign him because you know the quote from Stephen Jones, we believe in our own guys. And that's basically what we doing. We just signing our own guys, and we're waiting for the toaster leave-ins. Sugar Daddy Williams, what's up, man? What's up? Crazy Corvette, how are you doing? Philly D, relax, buddy. Lakers show. I hope we sign Hankins back and get another D-tackle with him. Well, see, here's the thing. If the Cowboys were to get Odell, and I'm not really crazy about Odell. That's just me. Maybe, Sorry. I still think of drama queen when I think of Odell. Sorry, I just do. I just keep remember. I can't get out of my head the Pizzagate. Y'all remember that? He's there. I'm trying to get you to sleep with. I'm trying to get you to sleep with. Trying to get. I just can't get that out of my head. I can't get out of my head the first time he made it to the playoffs. Linda, what's up, Linda? Lose to Dak and go to the Super Bowl. I'll take that. Okay. I can't get out of my head when they beat the Washington Commanders and made his first playoff, and he immediately left from D.C., flew down to Florida, hung out with Justin Bieber, who is a known jinx, okay? He's a known jinx, and made sure that he was seen in the club, on the boat, and everything else. And then when they were getting ready to play Green Bay, he's out there with no shirt on and shorts, and it's like 3 degrees. And then proceeds not to show up in the game. And when the game's over, punches a hole in the wall. You want to punch something? You should have been punching the other guys and doing something on the field. And it's just kind of like, I can't get that image out. And that's where, if the Cowboys sign Odell Beckham Jr., I will eat crow. I'll eat crow. Amanda Brown, long time no see. If a wide receiver fell through, would be okay if we signed T.Y. Hilton. Right now, I'll take T.Y. Hilton over what we got right now, which is nada. We got to get somebody in here. Jerry's going to say, we got Odell Beckham Jr. at the house and signed James Washington. Oh, my God. If they Derek, Stephon Gilmore is not Anthony Brown. That's what I think. He's not Anthony Brown. That's an upgrade. That's a great move. 5th-round draft pick, I'd do that every day. Calais is not 147 years old, okay? He's 146. 146. Still had 6 sacks last year in a part-time role. Still had like 37 tackles in a part-time role. That's better than anybody we had on the interior defensive line last year, buddy. Just saying. If Dak were to win a Super Bowl, what do you think the media narrative on the Cowboys would be? Would they give us flowers, or would they say it was a fluke? Oh, they would say it was because of the defense. You know that they would never, ever. Queen Bella, if they sign another James Washington, I'm fighting. Well, Queen, get your boxing gloves ready. I agree with you. I'm the fascination on Odell. I don't think he's had a Pro Bowl season since 2016. He hasn't had a 1,000-yard season since 2019, and I'm kind of like, they're talking about 20 million. There's no way in hell. Why? Because they know that their YouTube channels aren't that good. That's why they're here. Who is the Dallas Cowboys kicker? We re-signed the guy we had last year. Is it Laram? Is it Laram? Is his last name? I wish we could trade for Jamison Williams and draft running back Jahmyr Gibbs from Bama. Eric Willis, can I ask for prayers for my mom getting good results of her cancer test? This would be great for second. Would be her second if it's confirmed. Definitely, everybody. Please put Eric Williams in your prayers. And also, too, if Aisha Robinson's here, her mom started chemo tomorrow. They may as well sign T.O. and act like it was 20 years ago. Eagles choked this season, left that out. Yeah, Calais was let go by the Baltimore Ravens, so he is there. I think I do a BB on good job. BB, what's BB? Our second string quarterback better than their starter. But was better than new starter. No, Maher has been kicked to the curb. Oh man, we got all the Eagle trolls in here, but we got a Buddy Ryan. Damn. Reuben S., your youngest nephew's birthday is Saturday, tomorrow. Happy birthday to him. I definitely want to see. You know what? I have hopes for Sam Williams because you know how we are with second round picks. I'm hoping that he breaks the narrative that our second round picks usually don't do good. Didn't the Eagles go to the Super Bowl again twice in 5 years? Thanks, everyone. She's gonna fight it if she has it. Amen on that one. Dak is Philly's daddy. You know, and where is that? Man. Here we go. Hold on.
Fuck them birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Now we shoot those birds out of the sky. Stupid dumbasses managed to give up a 3rd and 30 to my sexy arm. Pathetic defense and team. No wonder I own those piece of shit frauds every damn year. Don't get me started on the fans. You boo me while I earned a respected award. Losing the Super Bowl was just karma for you fuckheads.
There
I
you
can't
go.
wait to drop 100 on your heads next season while being the daddy of the NFC East again.
There you go, Eagle fans. Just for you, okay? Fly, Eagles, fly. Okay. Dem Boys Kick. How you doing, man? Philly 500 isn't on, right? Philly 500? Yeah, actually, he is on tonight. He's on, right? Hey, Buddy Ryan, he's on. Go check him out.
By the way, King Dick back here, and so before we start this video, I gotta get this mother humping thing out of the way. Mark Holmes is my daddy. Okay, that's out of the way. Ow!
Okay, so there you go, Buddy Ryan. Philly 500 is back. Reven S. Super Bowl owns Eagles. Hell yeah, I love it. That's not Dak. I know. Dak Prescott doesn't own it. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Why don't you get back to me, Buddy Ryan, when you guys can actually keep him from putting a 40 burger plus on you? Just let me know, okay? Because the last 3 times he's played, 40 or more points, bro. I just hate to tell you that. I know you don't want to believe it, but it's true. Heck, my lights went out. What the heck? What happened to my lights? Well, damn. Hang on here. We're having technical difficulties here. Well, literally, I just got it today, and I guess it don't work no more. Wow. Okay. So we're just going to be kind of here in the dark a little bit then. I guess it's a little more intimate. Damn. Okay. Let me try one more thing real quick. Hold up. Well, that's crazy. Hold on. 1 minute. 1 second. Okay. Wow. Just got it today from Amazon. So that sucks. It stopped working just like that. Hmm. Wait, one more thing. Hold on. Broke ass media. Ah, there we go. Okay. It didn't like that charge port. Okay. All right. And we're back. Okay. Okay. I'm just not going to touch it. Okay. All right. Buddy, who won the Super Bowl? Sweeping the Eagles. Okay. Dak is 9-3 against the Eagles. Yeah. So, let me be clear. Shout out to you guys because you did win a Super Bowl a few years back. You had a great team. You went out this year, you went all in, and you came this close after that fraud schedule you had. Who are we getting at 26? That'll depend on if we do anything else, if we do anything in free agency. And that's the closest to the Cowboys. Eagles fans don't have enough fans to make their channel successful. That and they are the closet Cowboy fans. That's the thing that's amazing to me because as much as I despise the Eagles, you're not going to find me on their channel. Buddy Ryan, you didn't win 3 Super Bowls in the last 23 years, buddy. You've won one. You've won one, okay? And that's cool that you have one Super Bowl victory, okay? And as bad as the Cowboys have been the last 29 years, you're still 4 behind, bro. You're still 4 behind. Fraud schedule was the NFC East. Dak record against Aaron Rodgers. Hey, that's a different story. But Aaron Rodgers isn't on your team, though, is he? Oh, buddy Ryan, no, you have not. No, buddy. You'll see me on Philly 500 once in a while, and I'll stream him. But you don't see me hang. No, buddy. If you've seen a Mark Holmes on there, it's not this Mark Holmes. I don't have time to. Why would I waste my time? I am a very, very busy individual. I'm working here on this red brick house, this historic 200-year-old house. Okay, I've got a beautiful bride and everything else. Why would I spend my time slumming with the Philadelphia Eagles? But Twiz Digga, I'm not one of them. I'm not. Nope, not one of them. I don't have that time. I don't have that kind of time. Eagles 1-3 in Super Bowl, some record that is. Hey, at least it's not 0-4 like Buffalo and Minnesota. Isn't Buddy Ryan dead? Best of luck, Mark. You guys will need. Actually, you guys have the big boy schedule this year, and you're going to be playing some real quarterbacks this year. You got the big boy schedule, so we'll see how you do. Right, NFL history apparently ended after the Cowboys' last Super Bowl. A lot of y'all wasn't born when the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, but I was. I was here for every single one of theirs. So there's that. I've seen them go to 8. Isn't a Philly thing to talk shit? You got that right. Mark, the troll page is probably an Eagles fan. It's so weird. They need to touch the grass. Eagles going to have another choking season. Um, Hopkins won't be traded before the draft, so no need to rush the market, moving slow across the league. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier today. This This free agent frenzy, it's kind of weak. It's not Shark Week. It's more like Sardine Week. Jobu did it. Jobu's only been around since 2012. You can't blame him for all those years. Shout out to Thomas Garrett, who's an old ass like me. He's seen us win 4. Enormous. I like you, Mark, as a Philly fan, but your quarterback is not the guy. No BFF's really going to hurt him play. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Let's see if we can have better than Clifford Franklin as a number 2. Tyler Heineke went to Philadelphia's house and did the work on the Dream Team 2.0. And I'm a Washington fan, and Heineke sucks. But he got paid, though, going to Atlanta. We're going to run this thing this year, Mark. Strange free agency this year. It really is. Amen, Mark. You see a lot of great things in your time. I literally, I saw them go to the moon. I couldn't believe that. Smelt Week. What's up, Game Time? Game Time, are you ready for going to Kansas City? Kansas City, here we come. Ooh, Casey Stewart bringing the fire here. We may not have been here for the Super Bowls, but we sure remember seeing the Cowboys beat that Eagles ass. Damn. What do you think the Cowboys' big move is? I right now, I think that they're playing, playing dead right now. You were 10-92, 13-95. It's time, Mark. I agree with you. It is time. I live an hour north of Philly. Back in the 1980s, I rooted for the Raiders in the Super Bowl because the Philly beat the Cowboys at the age of 8. Tony Douglas. I'd actually rather have D-Hop. D-Hop's not coming off of back-to-back knee surgeries. Should have got Orlando Brown. Gilmore was a good signing, but it also was a hush for fan signing. I think that was the one that, it basically got the Cowboys off the hot seat for a minute, because people all of a sudden were thinking, Cowboys are all in. They're going to be doing some stuff. And so far, it's kind of quiet. But again, this free agency this year has been slow. And, nobody's really, you're still seeing Hopkins, Judy, and Odell out there. You're seeing a couple other wide receivers that are being cut today. And, nobody's in a big rush to sign these guys. So you never know. You wait a little bit longer. It's one of those things. You wait a little bit longer, the price might come down. And that's where the Cowboys always have to feel they got a bargain. Eric Willis. Casey, I love you all Eagle fans, but there's one thing I need to say. Eagles out. The Judy speculation, well, apparently, first it was Judy. They were looking for a first-round pick. Now it's a high second or a first-round pick. So who knows? Who knows? Didn't Philly lose their D coordinator? Yeah, their defensive and offensive coordinator. The team will lose the Super Bowl, always misses the playoffs the next year. 6 wins for Philly in 2023. Niners are going to be strong again. Yeah, the Niners definitely will be. We're bringing our guys back, and we had no cap space. Yeah, but you also got to sign your quarterback, too. Dallas willing to give up a first? No, I don't think the Cowboys. No, I'm okay with a second because we suck at second-round picks. How long have the Panthers been? Oh, Lordy. Philly D. Seriously? That's all you got? You know, Philly D, I was going to say I missed you, but right now, hmm. Joby was turning the lights out on me. No, that was actually me. I actually hit the thing. It's got like actually a slide in it to change the lights. Mark wanted our offensive coordinator to come to Dallas to fix the broke. Oh, no, I did not. Slay wouldn't restructure his contract, and his wife said, "You better tell him you better get that back to work." Yeah. Mark, I have a question. If Dak doesn't get us far this year, will it be time to let him go? Well, that depends. If we end up not signing a receiver, I don't know how you can blame. Okay, you got rid of Zeke. You haven't really done anything to improve your offensive line. And if you don't get some wide receivers, how you going to blame Dak and say, "Oh, let's move on from the quarterback"? Seriously. This is, listen, we're talking about trying to get a receiver. Why? Not because the quarterback sucks, because the receivers suck. Hello? Do you guys understand that? Do you understand that Noah Brown should not be your number 2 pass catcher on your team as a receiver? Seriously. Michael Gallup on one leg shouldn't be on the field. I don't understand why people keep looking, oh, Dak just sucked. These guys couldn't get separation. These guys couldn't get open. You had one good receiver, and he's double covered most of the time. Oh, my Lord. N'Kobe Dean. Well, let's see how he plays this year. I might need arm surgery on my left arm. I think I need it on my hand. My hand is getting like crazy right now. I hope you don't need it, Jason. If Robinson is somehow there at 26, oh, you got to take him. No, see, here's the thing. It wasn't a problem of taking Zeke in the first round. The problem was paying him as much as you did. Here's the thing about Zeke, okay? I want you to understand, Zeke Elliott in his time in the NFL has made $70 million. Not that I am talking about another man's money. I'm happy that he made all he did. But the next closest is Christian McCaffrey at 46. That's a big disparity in paying a running back. 46 in the same amount of time. Zeke Elliott, 70. Derrick Henry is only 43. Philly Eagle fans, if you can find that video, if you can find a video where I made it saying that I wanted us to hire Brian Johnson to be our offensive coordinator to fix Dak, I will give you $100. Seriously, because that is a lie. That never happened. I have never wanted any Philly stank ever. No. Don't come in here lying like that on me, bro. We're going to get a wide receiver, and trust me, that's why we moved money around. Okay, we'll see. Zeke was okay. Zeke just didn't have the burst anymore. Tony Douglas, I'm enjoying some much-needed downtime. I've been on spring break all week. I head back to classes on Monday. Robinson and Pollard would be great. Twist, here's what's always so funny. You know we've got another voidable year. Because, see, it was supposed to be 49 this year. And just like that, boom, they put it in the voidable year. They'll do the same thing next year with the 59. But Twiz, what's scary is Jalen Hurts. He's going to be about $53 million a year. Ouch. It's going to be Odell or D-Hop to the Cowboys. Watch. I hope it's D-Hop. Back to 12-5 season is not nothing. Back-to-back 12. Okay. Mark, we will at wide receiver. I hope so. Jesse White, listen all the time. First time super chatter. Shout out to you, Jesse. Love your content. I don't know why everybody screams get rid of Dak. It took 6 years to find a franchise quarterback. In Roma, when Aikman retired, we got lucky with Dak. Shout out to you, Jesse White. I appreciate you chatting. I agree with you on that one. And, you just sit here and look at teams like the Commanders that every year they're looking for the next guy and can't find it. And it's just like, nah, we'll just draft somebody. It's like, like Marcus Mariota, who the Eagles just signed again, is again another bum that was the first pick in the draft. But I'm a little tired tonight, guys. And it has actually been an hour right now. And I got to get my butt up in the morning to do some some work. And we will definitely be taking care of business. We'll keep watching to see if the Cowboys do anything. And let me end this with my favorite quarterback for you guys.
Fuck them birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Now we shoot those birds out of the sky. Stupid dumbasses managed to give up a 3rd and 30 to my sexy arm. Pathetic defense and team. No wonder I own those piece of shit frauds every damn year. Don't get me started on the fans. You boo me while I earned a respected award. Losing the Super Bowl was just karma for you fuckheads. I can't wait to drop 100 on your heads next season while being the daddy of the NFC East again.